The first edition of Amedeo Preziosi's Stamboul. I'm Adam Douglas from Peter Harrington, and I'd like to show you this very attractive chromolithographed book. As you can see here, it's a large oblong folio, and it's bound in with the title page with the head bound in at the spine, as you see here. Now, this is the first edition, but it's actually the second issue. It's dated on the title page 1861. There was an issue dated 1858, but that's the only change. In all other respects, the plates are the same plates as the first edition, so it's considered part of the first edition. There was a second edition later with the plates changed, so this has the first edition plates. And if I show you the standard of chromolithographs, these are the kind of views that this kind of scenery in Istanbul that Preziosi was painting. Now, he was a Maltese artist who moved to Istanbul, married a Greek woman, had 4 children, and set up his studio there. He became quite a fixture on the scene. Foreign visitors would go and visit his studio. Robert Curzon commissioned a famous album from him, which is now in the British Library, the Curzon Album. And again, these are the street scenes, the characters that you would see in Istanbul in the 1860s, done with a great deal of detail and produced in this using chromolithography to get the colours. By this stage, hand-coloured books had become too expensive to produce, and that chromolithography replaced hand-coloured aquatints as the technique of choice for artists' books like this. So the condition is generally good throughout. There's a little penciled note here somebody's made to one of the drawings, which I suppose could be removed if one wanted to, but the plates are generally clean and fresh. They're protected by these interleaved thinner paper, which you can see the shadow of the print. It's slightly taken onto the guard there, but that has kept the pictures bright and fresh. So that's what you want. That's what those interleaves are for, to take the thing. 1 or 2 of the pictures are set at a different angle. There's a tissue guard that's torn a little. The only other things I suppose to mention are that the binding itself has a little wear around the edges, a little rubbing more than wear. The underlying material doesn't show through. The inner hinges here have been restored. On such a big book, it's inevitable that these crack, and so those have been professionally repaired. And these first 2 leaves here are a little creased. They could be pressed flat, probably worth doing, but the book itself is not creased. There's a little foxing here on the title leaf, and occasionally elsewhere, but other than that, in very good condition and a very attractive book. For more details on this book and many others, please see the Peter Harrington website.